hold on, because I'm not about to go meet her parents. Not meet her parents at that.
Well, Jesus in the party. What? They really up on my body. Yeah. I cannot cover no thotty. Nah. She want the pills in the molly. Told her meet me in the telly. Yeah, I fill up a belly.
Yes, sir. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Criquaaaa, aka Consistent Criquaaaa, and we back with another video. Today, our video gonna be another story time. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna be switching it up for y'all. But today's video is gonna be the story time of my first Valentine's. My first and worst Valentine's Day ever. And let me, before you ask in the comments, this is about the girl from the last video. Yeah, I know. With that being said, do me a favor, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, click the notification button. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so boom. One day, you know, Valentine's Day, I'm waking up, it's like 9 in the morning. I'm expecting a call from this girl like 9, 10 o'clock. You know, she be working early. So she called me, she's like, babe, what we doing today? I'm like, I don't know, you trying to go out to eat and go back to the crib? She's like, we always go to your house. I'm like, yeah. Where you think you're gonna go? She like, can we go to my house? I want you to meet my family. I'm like, she's like, oh, what'd you say? I'm like, nothing. She like, no, what'd you say? I'm like, I didn't say nothing, chill, let's go to your crib. She like, no, I don't want to hear that. You know what? Now we're not going to do shit. I'm like, wow, I bet. So, it's 9 in the morning, I take my head back to sleep. She would call me like at 12, like, so you really not going to do nothing? I'm like, you told me not to do nothing. You want to go do something? It's still early. She like, nah, you want to be like that? Watch. Nah, I'm going to not do nothing. I'm not going to text you all day. I'm like, alright, whatever. And you saving me money actually. So I went back to sleep. I wake up. It's like 4:30 when I woke up. And I only woke up because she called me again. She's like, so you really not gonna come? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna come. I just don't know where you live, so I can't show up. She's like, oh, my address is this. Send me your address and send me how to get to a crib. And I'm like, damn, it's 4:30. Mind you, it's winter, because you know February. You already know, February come, like winter time, at 4:30 it's starting to get dark outside. It's not like this outside. 4:30 is like already dark. 5 o'clock, like 5:30, pitch black outside. So I'm like, damn, alright. So I get up, get dressed, dress up, my Bordeaux on, you know. And then I'm like, well, I gotta buy her a gift. I already had like a gift planned out to what to buy her. But I didn't have like the finishing, like, you know, I have like the basic gift, like the candy, the flowers, the balloon, the teddy bear bullshit, the cards. But I didn't have like the big gift that I like. I just want to give her, I wanted to give her a big gift. And so I went and I was walking around, because I live downtown. I was walking all throughout like the areas of downtown to find out what to give her. I tried to look for clothes. I found a nice outfit, not her size. I tried to look for shoes. Her size and the shoes I wanted to get her. I'm like, alright, bet. So I told her, I'm like, alright, I know you like makeup. What kind of makeup palette you want? Because this is the last day I need to get for your gift. Which is true. I got her favorite flowers, you know, her favorite candy. I needed something else. So I got her the makeup palette, but I'm like, damn, what color she like? So she told me to get nude. Looking for that makeup palette by myself took me like 30-40 minutes. I'm like, yo, what am I doing? And then when I got her that, she was like, can you give me lashes too? I'm like, you look at it and leave. So I got her some gas ass lashes. They look like she was like, just so she could be a fiend and put them on. So I took the train, and then after the train I gotta take a bus. So the train stops like across the street from the bus, so I cross the bus. But I'm thirsty, so I go by Arizona. And then somebody asked me where I'm from. I'm looking at him with flowers in my hand and all that shit. I'm looking at him like, why? And where you from? I'm like, okay. And I just stand there and he's like, yo, where you from? I'm like, why you like me? Like, who are you? Nah, where you from? Like, I buy my Arizona, then I go, I missed 3 buses because waiting for that damn line. That store must be popping because the line in that store was freaking crazy. You know how you can if you're from New York, you know, when you go to the store, you just show what you got and you leave the money and you dip. Kids do that. That's how packed the store was. Like you'd be like, yo, I got Arizona in church. You do like $152. Cool. You did. Especially in the winter time, it was mad people in there because it was too cold. So I bought the Arizona and I finally caught the bus. By the time I got to the crib, it was like 7 o'clock. So it was like late already. It was dark, it was late. I'm like, damn, alright, whatever. Wasted the whole day basically, but I guess hopefully it'll be worth it. She told me her building number and shit. I put it in my Google Maps. She live in Soundview. I don't know if anybody know who goes Soundview is. Soundview is a project. It's like a really bad project. I walked to her building and there's a crowd of people. And I don't know how any of y'all ever seen those memes with those people? And it's like, oh, if your girl upstairs calling you and you gotta go through these people, what'd you do? So I'm like, damn, there's mad niggas and I got flowers and all this extra shit. Like, I'm gonna look stupid as hell walking upstairs. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, I ain't no bitch. I was like, alright, put this shit in front of me. And I'm big, so I can't walk like this. I gotta walk like this. So I'm like, my fault, y'all. Watch out. Yo, watch out. And I'm waiting for her to answer the doorbell for like 10 minutes. And I'm standing there with all those niggas just looking at me. I'm like, so I call her like, yo, answer the door. She's like, oh, hold on, I gotta come downstairs, the doorbell don't work. I'm already tired from all that extra walking I had to do. Not knowing where I was, I got lost like 4 times. Could've got jumped, beat up, who knows? We go inside the building, and then she's like, oh, where you going? I'm like, the elevator right there, what you doing? She's like, oh, the elevator don't work. I'm like, the elevator don't work? She's like, what floor you live on? I said 4th. I'm like, 4th? So I walk up. Then when I get to the 4th floor, I'm like, hold on, because I'm not about to go meet her parents. Not meet her parents like that. So I'm like, hold on, give me like 5 minutes to rest. I'm like, alright, there. I get to the crib, and I'm like, the first thing I see, alright, I might get some hate for this, but I am so sorry. This is for y'all entertainment. But I might get some hate for this. First thing I see, the walls are white, right? But they are black. Them shits is black. Everywhere is black. I'm like, I'm gonna ignore that. Maybe it was like that before they recreated. So I'll go and say, hey, nice to meet you, I'm Christian. 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 Ooh. So, oh, can you say hi to my grandmother too? I'm like, I say hi to the grandmother. She opened the door to her grandma, and I peeked my head and I said, hey, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you. My name is Christian. A dog comes out. Like some little dog, right? I'm like, if y'all know who I am, if y'all ever know me, eventually y'all might see it. I hate little dogs. Like, little dogs piss me off so much. If I'm ever vlogging, y'all see a little dog, y'all see, I can't help but express my hate for them. Like, ooh, they piss me off so much. So the dog comes out and it starts like trying to bite me out. So I like kick it. And I'm like, oh, get out of here, Steve, get out of here. I move it, and then I'm like, all right, we go to the room. Before I go into the room, I see the dog shit, and I look. I'm like, do you know? I said, oh, the dog poop. I don't know if y'all want to clean it or what y'all want to do, but the dog poop. And they're like, oh no, we'll get everything for you when it dries up. I was like, what? I'm like, you know, it's not my house. It's not my house. She walks in first for some reason, and I walk in after. So I'm like, I roll my sleeve up to my sweater, and I close the door. She's like, what are you doing? Hey, stop. I'm like, did I miss something? She's like, no, you're not supposed to close the door. My mom was bad. I'm like, alright, why did you tell me that? Like, what the hell? So I open the door, and I let her leave it open, whatever. So we sit down, and I give her my gift. She's like, oh my God, thank you, this is perfect. I think you're gonna love what I got you. So this is what I asked her. I'm not like materialistic, but like, come on. I asked for Nike socks, and then like a pack of Nike socks, and a pair of Nike shorts. That's not that bad. That's all I asked for, and my favorite candy. That's not that bad. She's like, oh, this is perfect. You'll love what I give you, but I'm gonna give it to you later when you're about to leave, so you're not like fiending for it. I'm like, all right. So we sitting down. I'm sitting down on my phone. I'm like playing games on my phone. At the time, I used to play some games on my phone. Not really that much now, but before I used to play like I forgot what game I was playing. But I was playing the game. I felt like a little tug of my foot. Every time I'm looking, like, what is that? And then why 3 cats came under the bed? Like 3, not 1 or 2. 3 cats came from under the bed. I'm like, yo, 3 cats? She's like, oh yeah, don't worry about them, they don't bother. I'm like, they tugged on my lace. They gonna eat it? What they gonna do? Like, make them get up? She's like, no, it's okay. So I like try to scare them, like, get out of here, get out of here. And like 2 of them get out and 1 of them just stayed there bugging me the whole time, just trying to play with my shoes, everything. I'm like, yo, why? Why? Please. She's like, okay, I have this fire stick that's hacked, so we can watch any movie. I'm like, oh, word? That's fire at least, right? I'm like, set it up. So she's like, hold on, I'm gonna set it up right now, just give me a second. I give her a second, right? And then she's trying to set it up for like 3 hours. Remember, I got there at 7. So like around 10 o'clock is when she was like nearly done setting it up. From 7 to 10, she was trying to set it up, and I was just sitting there bored on my phone, just doing nothing. And then at one point, she got me food, and she came on like, oh, my mom cooked, you want some? I'm picky, but I'm not picky with what I eat. So I never tried. I'm like skeptical when people's cooking. Like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't me. So I ate what I liked, and I you know, I thought like, this is good, right? And when I was like picking at it, and when she went to the bathroom, I ran to the kitchen. Like, I did the thing, y'all know where you don't like the food that much, so you flip the plate over in the garbage, went back to the room. I smoked juice, like the whole juice she gave me, I smoked the hell out of that shit, right? Right? I smoked that juice was killed because I needed that. And then I was like, oh, when she came out, I was like, oh, it was so good. She was like, you finished all of that? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you lying. I was like, oh, can you give me more juice though? She's like, or water or anything? All right. She came back with more juice. She was like, I looked through the garbage, and most of the food was thrown out. I'm like, all right, I ate what I liked. She's like, you only eat the chicken? I'm like, you're not all the way wrong, but I ate some of the rice, and I forgot what the other stuff was on it, but I ate some of that too. I just wasn't a big fan of it, but it was okay. She don't cook bad. It wasn't, this season wrong, but it's just, I'm not a big fan, it's just not balanced to me, not good eats. Low key, it was not good eats. Sorry. After I ate, I'm on my phone. I'm texting my boy, Jamari. Shout out Jamari. Texting my boy Jamari. At the time, me and him used to talk every day. Like, that's still to this day, that's blood right there. But before, back in that day, I used to be like, I used to dead talk to him like every day. That's back when, before niggas was grown and had jobs, like we, like basically like 2 peas in a pod, like me, him, and Jaden to like, y'all know Jaden. Jaden is whose music is in my intro and outro. I was texting him and I was telling him like, yo, like I'm dead as having a bad time. I'm like, and I'm smiling mad hard in my phone. She's like, who the fuck got you smiling like that? I'm like, nah, it's my boy telling me jokes. I'm like, let me see. I'm like, no. So I'm arguing, like you're not gonna see my phone. The door's open, remember that. The door's open and I'm arguing. But I'm trying to keep my tone regular and I'm trying to stay calm because I'm not gonna get rowdy and then 3 niggas walk in the room and try to hit me. I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have to come back with other people. I ain't gonna just get left like that. I ain't gonna stay like that. I'm gonna have to come back with people. So the door's open, I'm trying to chill. She's like screaming, no, give me the phone. I'm like, I can't give you the phone because I'm not letting you just look through my phone. So her mom comes in or arguing right, and while she's like trying to grab my phone, and I'm like, oh no, nothing's wrong. Oops, she grabs my phone. I'm like, damn. So she dead reads Not just right there. She reads so far back to like days that I was in Connecticut that have nothing to do with her. She read so far back for no reason. I'm like, what are you reading far back for? And in there, in those messages, I told them about what we did, like when we first met. And she was like, you think you're cool for that? I'm like, I don't think I'm cool. I think it's just, sometimes guys tell, like, personally, I don't be kissing and telling a lot. I really don't like to do that much. Like, I can keep shit a secret from a lot of people. But in that instance, they were asking me if I did it. So I'm honest, I ain't gonna lie. If you ask me, I'm not gonna be like, oh, no. So I told him, and then he was asking me about it, and I was telling him about it. She's like, oh, you think you're cool? I'm like, nah, it's not even that. Like, she just asked me, so I'm gonna tell her. And then she's like, word? She don't know, like, give me my phone. I'm like, see, nah, give me my phone. So I'm sitting there, she's mad as hell not talking. I'm sitting there. I'm like, is she gonna ask me to leave or what? She's like, so she's like, are you gonna leave? I'm like, no, I'm not leaving, just like that. Not because you said it. And she's like, oh God. So after a while, I talked her down, like, this baby, I'm sorry, it just, shit don't go as planned. So she, after a while, cause I don't know, she couldn't stay mad at me before. So she got unmad at me, and then 20 minutes later, her stepdad walked in, and it's like, he walked up to me mad close, like, yo bro, you rap? What you be doing? I'm like, what? He was like, you do something, you gotta do something. I'm like, oh, I play ball, I guess? He's like, you don't play football, no? Like, nah, I just play basketball. She's just still sitting there interrogating me, like, so what do you do? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And like, what do you mean? She's like, no, like, what do you do for fun? I play basketball. She's like, he just plays ball. So he leaves. Then after he leaves, like, he leaves the room, and her ex-boyfriend walks in the house, and then she goes, oh my God, who is this nigga here? I'm like, who is that? Like, my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, why is that nigga there? She's like, he always comes to hang out with my sister. I hate that shit. I'm like, oh my God. So I gotta deal with that. So he comes in the room and tries to talk to me. I'm like, he's like, who's this? I'm like, I'm her boyfriend. Like, you can go leave us alone now, bye. So he leaves the room, whatever. But he keeps staying in the room, and I just keep looking at him like, why is he staying in the room? He's like, don't worry, he's feeding right now. He probably a little drunk. I'm like, why everything gotta be so dumb? Like, why do I have to go through like things like that? Like, what did I do to go through that? Like, what was I given? Why do I have to sit there and take that? Like, what? I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that shit. We start watching the movie like at 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. Mind you, I live on the other side. I live like in the middle of another borough, so it's like it will take me a while to get home. But I don't really care because I usually be out late anyways. And I'm sitting there watching the movie, trying to kiss her and stuff, trying to get closer, and she's like, stop, my mom. So I'm like, alright, bet. Watching the movie like, she's like rubbing on me, feeling I'm like, alright, so why are you doing that? I'm like, stop, because you're not about to do that to me. Let's just watch the movie. Sitting there mad as hell. The movie finished at like 12:30. She's like, oh, you want your gift now? I'm like, I bet, I'll take my gift. So she's like, here. I take the gift, I open it. I asked for gummy worms or gummy bears. I asked for gummy candy, period. She got me hard candy, like the little hard, nasty hearts. That's disgusting. That say like, I love you. I'll take that, but not to eat. But that's like the only candy. She got me that and then my favorite chocolate, Snickers. She got me that, and I'm like, damn, I couldn't ask for gummy candy, but it's her. I like this. She got me mad Snickers, like mad like little Snickers. I killed that shit on the way home. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie, the cards she got me were dope. I was like, damn, I got smoked when it comes to cards. But in the candy category, I won the cards. She smoked my boots. Like the card was tough. The balloons, I won because my balloon was tough. And I got her flowers. She didn't get any flowers, obviously. Look at the clothes she got, like classic Nike socks. I asked her Nike stuff. She said she would go to Modell's and get it. She never told me that she couldn't get it for me. She said that's what she would do the day before. So she got me, you know, you ever go to the dollar store? Not even the dollar store. What store can I say? If you're from New York, you know any of the stores like El Mundo or El World, like stores like that. She got me socks from there and shorts from there. The socks were like, they weren't even like Hanes. They were like, I don't know if El Mundo has their own socks, but it was like El Mundo brand socks. And they were like terrible, like they were like mad long. I don't like long ass socks. And whenever you put them on, they would like fall down. Like they would like they would be on your leg and they would like ride down your leg. And then if you got them on with sandals, they would like come off your feet. And it's like, basically you're getting me unwearable socks. And then she got me all black, regular all black shorts with no logo, nothing, no name brand. Like I said, that's not important, but for what I asked for, that's like basically like here. Like nobody want that. So she first when I went like this to the shorts, I'm like, what size is it? She's like, oh, that's your size. I'm like, I look at her, I'm like, you do know not even one of my thighs gonna fit in here, right? She's like, you lying, I'm gonna return. I'm like, no, it's okay, it's okay. To not make her feel bad, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this as motivation to lose weight. And she's like, oh, that's so sweet. Right? I got her in my hand, I'm like, this fucking bitch. She got me this shit for. Can't even put these shits on. Fuck. So I put them away, right? And then I'm getting ready to leave, and she takes me downstairs, right? So we get to the inside the stairs, and she's fiending to kiss me. Finally, I'm like, damn, man, you wild. So we're waiting for the bus. The bus, it was, at that time, it was 1 in the morning. The bus didn't come till like 1:30. She's like kissing me on the bus. Like I'm waiting at the bus stop waiting. She's like, oh, we should have just went to your house. It would have been so much better in your house. I'm like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Should have just went to my house. And then, you know what she tells me after? She's like, I'll never have you come to my house again. That was a waste of both our time. I'm like, alright, get off here. I'm going to just wait for the bus. We go for the bus, and I go to the crib, and I'm like, she's texting me, are you home safe? I'm like, I'm going to sleep. Like, blew my shit the whole night. So I go to sleep, and it's like, why did I have to waste my time? I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'm mixing it up for y'all. Hopefully I got something coming for y'all this week too. Consistent Chris in the building, I got y'all. Consistent Criquaaaa in the building. Like what you saw, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, comment on the video, click the notification bell, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.
Yeah, rock star, little bitch, play your part. You the groupie, should've left you where you are. Used to have that bitch moaning, now I'm alone.